Alright, now that we have built a solid foundation with data validation, with being able to create drop-down lists, apply different data validation rules, error alerts, input messages, and so on, now I'm going to show you how we can create a dynamic drop-down list. Meaning that if our drop-down list is pulling values from cells within the workbook, and if we add to that range of cells, our drop-down list will add those values automatically. So really quickly, let's create a drop-down list within this yellow cell to where we can select one of these fruits. Now we have done this before, but what we have to do is select the cell that we want our drop-down list to be, come up to the Data tab, click Data Validation, and underneath the Settings tab, we can use this drop-down to select List, and for the source, we can select the fruit column. And if we click OK, now we have a drop-down list that includes the fruit. If we add a fruit to our range of cells, so let's say the new item number is 6, and we add grape. Now if we come back to our drop-down list, grape does not get included in the drop-down list. So let me show you how we can make this drop-down list more dynamic. So let's remove grape from our range of cells. And the first thing that we have to do is convert our range of cells to a table. So we need to select our cells, come up to the Insert tab, and select Table. And our table has headers, so we can click OK. Alright, now that we have converted our range to a table, and if we add grape again to this table, so item number 6, grape, and we check our drop-down list again, now grape is included in our drop-down list. Before we converted our range to a table, our source for our drop-down list was from cells C3 through C7. But now if we go back and take a look at our source, now our source is saying C3 through C8. So that's another advantage of converting your data into a table, because since we added a row to our table, it also added a row to our drop-down list source. So this is how you can take Excel data validation to the next level. And by making your spreadsheets more dynamic, it will save you a lot of time and ultimately increase your efficiency.